This video was brought to you by Markus Bil, Elbilmek, ABRP, Steurenberg, Kempower and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? We're now in front of the house getting ready for a 500-kilometer challenge for once with this is e-Up first generation with degradation. It is almost, it's almost 10 years old. So you have done it with some of the other cars like e-Golf, Leaf, i3, and at least e-Golf and i3, they did it in roughly 8 hours. Can this car actually match those other cars with bigger batteries? Because what is the advantage with e-Up is that it charges pretty fast. It's a small battery. It Rapidgates, it has no thermal management, but once it Rapidgates, it actually doesn't Rapidgate that bad. And now at least it's not that cold, even at night, around 0 degrees Celsius, maybe -2. So the efficiency shouldn't be that bad because unlike the other cars, the e-Up does not have heat pump. So it's only running on PTC. I have now heated up the cabin, but I have kept it outside to keep the battery as cold as possible. So here is Markus Bil's Model 3 Highland, by the way. I think it's for sale or at least for rent. I think he wants to rent it out. But okay, anyway, you see now I've connected a heater on the garage and then I put it in the back here to try to heat up the car. Now preheating it. We have to cheat as much as possible, of course. It actually takes a while before the cabin gets nice and warm. So it's running at 1.5 kilowatts. So yeah, but you see here, so this is car scanner, by the way, if you guys have never seen it before. But the state of charge here is slightly misreported. I think at 96 or 95%, that's supposed to be 100%. It doesn't charge it back to 100% or whatever. It's probably more or less full anyway. I have not moved the car. It's been sitting here still since I finished charging this afternoon. And what do you want to see here? Yeah, I wonder if this is correct. We have supposedly 12 kilowatt power limit. Really? Huh? Okay. And here, battery temperature. This is we're going to refer to this a lot during this challenge. So we start with 2 to 4 degrees Celsius. Yeah, and then what the heck, man? Okay, this is you can do this, and then you can set custom. Some of these variables, they have ridiculous long names, so you just have to. What is this? Okay, maybe you can just delete this part. Okay, and then hopefully it doesn't become too long. Consumer current on the onboard. Okay, it's good enough. So anyway, the plan is to start at midnight. We are live streaming, so we'll start in 5 minutes. Yeah, let's do the final operation and then off we go. And okay, there's no map here. There's supposed to be a map here. Wait, maybe you can see it here. Let's see. Yeah, oh yeah, look at this, man. Ancient Chinese secret. Wait, no, wait, I want to see in the this cart here. Show them. Look, we even have a map on this ancient car. Okay, yes, no, wait, huh? How do we use this? ABRP. I want to, wow, this is so clumsy. Alternative, there. There. Okay, and then how do I zoom out? No, huh? Can't I zoom out like that? Holy macaroni, huh? No, back there. I give up, but we're gonna do the Norway route, and it's only 500-kilometer challenge since it's an old car. All right, we're on the move, and unfortunately, once we started driving, I see here that the power limit went up to 70 kilowatt, like it should be. I think this is the limit of the battery, and that the actual power here is around 60 kilowatt or 80-something horsepower. But yeah, I have to cruise at 95 on the speedo, and that is 90 GPS speed. So we have to treat this more or less like a Leaf, you know. Can't drive too fast. I mean, the car charges relatively fast until the Rapidgates, but the problem is that, you know, initially this is 16 kilowatt hour net capacity, but since the car is almost 10 years old and it has only around 13 kilowatt hour left, so if you hammer too hard, you have to charge more often, and every time you charge, you have to exit, plug in, handshake, you know, and then so there's a lot of overhead. So that's why I think 90 GPS speed is a good deal. If I go slower, then we will waste time driving slow. And also, I don't want to go too slow because then I'll get some mad mother truckers behind me. So 90 is probably a good deal now. We can adjust as we go. So right now I have no idea where the heck we're gonna stop and charge, but I know that I have to avoid supercharger. They fail on handshake and the charger. So the consumption right now is actually 230 watt-hour per kilometer. Oh shit, that is a bit high. Hopefully we can go below 200 at least, right? Oh shit, we are now low on juice. We have 7 kilometers of range left, and we need to go another 3.5 kilometers to the next charger. I decided to skip the previous charger to go deep, but I'm not sure if this is a good idea, but okay, it's too late now. And then what the heck? I was hoping to gain on that truck in front so I can drive behind, but I can barely gain on it, man. The range drops really fast here towards the end. This feels like it. Shit, the sun has entered the chat. An old car can only drive 70 kilometers before it runs out of juice. Oh, shit. Okay, do I slow down? Okay, slow down a bit, slow down. Langsam. We have to get to the next charger. Yeah, come on. I think, yeah, now we are into some kind of eco mode, so the heater should be off now. But that's fine because I'm starting to sweat. All right, we are now charging. It slowly ramps up. Ooh, even with 8 to 10 degrees Celsius, we're getting... What, are we going to get 40 kilowatt? We are getting 40 kilowatt. This battery almost doesn't wrap. It almost doesn't go. Look at that. We're getting over 40 kilowatt with this temperature. It is insane. So, you know, this is actually the perfect press car shuttle because even when the battery is cold, you will get maximum speed, or as long as you go deep. Yeah. Cobalt, yes. Some guys like in the live stream is like cobalt. What the heck, man? It's insane. This is good because eventually the battery is going to Rapidgate. So yeah, that we get good speed in the beginning here is yeah. You know, in comparison, Leaf, man, the freaking Leaf battery, Frankenstein I had. If the battery would be at 8 to 10 degrees Celsius, we would charge dog slow. It would cold it like a mofo, and we might get only around 15-20 kilowatt. And here, in comparison, it charges way better because German cars are the best. And another thing is that when we are parked now and DC fast charging, we can actually get heat in the cabin. And I want to run the heater. Initially, the heater might actually steal some power from the charging, but that's no big deal because I don't want to overheat the battery too much, and I want to keep the car nice and warm because once we start driving, I want to have the consumption as low as possible. So, yeah, I can show that there are some... this location has Deli de Luca. It seems to be open 24/7, which is nice. Over there was some Kempower. I actually used those Kempower when I tested the Leaf. But I have learned that all cars works best with all charger hardware. So these old style FSX chargers, 50 kilowatts, they just work great on this car. The handshake was like pop, instant, and then we are charging. And here, by the way, you see the consumption is now going up when we are stationary and we have heater running. So I have to also record once we leave how many, what the consumption is. Then I will calculate afterwards what the actual consumption is when it's, when we are just moving. Or you guys say, no, but this is the real consumption. This is the actual consumption, including what is stationary. Well, but most other cars, they don't count when we are stationary. Well, okay. But at least I noticed that we had around 165 watt-hour per kilometer on the first leg. That is remarkable, man. But it is 1 degree Celsius outside, and we also have tailwind. But this is also useful. You see, it means consumption, you know. We're pulling 1.4 kilowatt for the heater, plus whatever screen and stuff. And then sometimes it drops, and then it goes up again. Let me see if I can catch it. Yeah, but now the PTC heater is running in cycles and then it stops a bit. So, yeah, we will probably charge to at least 80%. It goes really fast, man, to 80%. So I can show you guys outside what it looks like. Oh yeah, nice noise from the FSEC. You see we're at 72% after 14 minutes. Yeah, we're still taking 39 kilowatts. And then here is the energy we have received. It's a tiny battery. But yeah, wait. So you see, this car charges to 80% in just 15 minutes, okay, or 60 minutes, huh? 800 volt, go home. Okay, a little bit more and then we can go. Oh yeah, we're on the move now. Hey, what? Huh? Is that road works? Wait, I think that's on the other side. What the heck is that? Debris? Okay, but we charged for 20 minutes and it actually charged all the way to 92 or 94%. I didn't pay attention, but it was past 90%. But it was getting only around 20 kilowatt towards the end. So, but this is kind of interesting. You actually want to charge semi-high in the beginning to mitigate Rapidgate. So you see here that during this session we have gained roughly 10 degrees Celsius of heat. Fortunately, this only happens in the beginning, and then we will see in the following sessions. Then we should only gain maybe 5-6 degrees, not 10. The reason why the gain is high is because when the battery is cold, it has higher internal resistance and then itself heats up more. But once it has heated up, then we have lower internal resistance. So yeah, now we just cruise. I think it was around, yeah, next charger is only around 50 kilometers away. That's how the story goes with a 10-year-old EV. Well, at least, it's funny. Before, some people, oh, but the EVs suck. Well, 10-year-old EV, but it was a cheap EV back then. Millennium Falcon, a Tesla Model S, also 10 years old, can actually do 300 to 400 kilometers in a single charge, even after 10 years. So yeah, the sun has left the chat. We are now at Sarpsborg charging, and oh, look at this, we're getting 45 kilowatt now. We will get this initially until it drops, but the battery temperature might be in a very optimal temperature right now. We are 20 something percent when we arrive. This is slightly misreported, by the way. You see here we are at, yeah, okay, whatever. So yeah, consumption seems to be at 170 now, but we have around 3 to 4 meters of tailwind, but it is only, you see, 1 degree Celsius outside. Yes, spring is coming, finally. So yeah, this is how we roll, right? Let me see, I can show you guys, we charged here. We decided to stop here because we simply cannot go to the next one. It's very risky to try to go for the next charger. So, and also, as usual, you see, this is kind of weird. There's 180 kilowatt there, there's 180 kilowatt there, there's 150 kilowatt charger there. But I know that I should go for all 50 kilowatt chargers because they are safer and they will actually work better against the, oh, you see, we didn't get 45 kilowatt for too long. Now we're down to 40 kilowatt. Oh yeah, so you see, just as I expected, when we arrived, we had around, I think it was 18 to 22 degrees something, right? And you see, now we have only gained around 5 degrees Celsius, not 10 like we had initially. So this is good news, because once you get the heat in the system, it is almost impossible to get rid of it. Even if you drive slow-ish, it doesn't really help. So another thing I need to consider is that I don't want to hammer too hard. I don't want to accelerate too hard, because that will also introduce more heat to the system, or I mean to the battery. So yeah, now we cruise. And also the weird thing is that now we just cruise over to Schweinsund, the turnaround point, but we don't stop and charge there because that's only 20 kilometers away. We will actually just turn around and then head back, and then we charge after roughly 50 kilometers. We are now at Ioniq Rygge. Oh, we made it here with 10% left, which is kind of the lowest, the deepest I would go. But look at that. Look at that speed. Wait, let me see. Are we going to get 125 amp? I think this CCS plug is limited to 125 amp or 120 amp. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, but look here. So now, no, I should, okay. I have to show you guys. You have this key. In order to see all the stats there, the OBD is not active until you fire up the engine. And then you see that the battery has now slightly heated up. Yeah, but we're still not rapid gating. Yeah, so this is still good. Wait, maybe I should turn off the heater for now. Yeah, I should. Okay, off with the heater, because now we're actually stealing some of the charging power. Wait, or maybe I don't want to charge too fast. Okay, let's just leave it on auto, like this. So yeah, so far so good. Huh? And then I have to show you guys, man, this place is just charging heaven, because you have hypercharger there, Circle K. We have Ioniq here, plenty of Ioniq. And then we have supercharger over there, 42 of them. And then over on that side, there's even some Kempower. Yeah, and then, so this is really heaven to stop at. And also the gas station here, Circle K, is open 24/7. So now, wait, I have to hurry. I have roughly 15-minute charging stop here before I have to hurry to the next one. But man, you know, it's been roughly 3 hours and we have gone this far already. I wonder if the e-Up can match or maybe even beat the other bigger brothers like i3 and e-Golf. We'll see. We have to deduct 2 minutes. This is quite exceptional because we were charging here and then suddenly at 58% it stopped charging. I tried again, and the problem with these tritium chargers is that once it kind of fails, it will be stuck in this weird state. It's just also status on the top there, 294. And then even if I try to reconnect, it would just kind of say, oh, charging finished. So then what I need to do before it kind of resets is to use the other side. So you see now we had to restart the charging. Yeah, and also it looks weird. We are obviously not charging at 42 kilowatt, but we should be taking around 38 kilowatt. You can see inside the car. So I found a trick, which is that this car actually pulls extra power for the heater. You see, we are charging at 40 something kilowatt, right? And then you see here that the heater is taking 2.7, 2.9 kilowatt. I cranked up the heat to high. So what we're actually doing now is that we are pulling extra power from the charger while we are charging to heat up the cabin, so that once we start driving, we then use lower temperature in the cabin to save energy. Yeah, ancient Chinese secret. All right, this time we charge to 94%. So actually right now I have HVAC off. I'm gonna try to run now without heater for maybe, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, trying to save some energy. And also plus that if I turn down the temperature right away, the car might try to fight it and maybe cool down the cabin by using AC. So that would be waste of energy, right? You just have to be a ninja to squeeze out every kilowatt hour or every watt hour, yeah, for this challenge without cheating with it like an EcoFlow or something. So wow, you see on the right there we have Kempower also. Wow, like I said, charging heaven. But let me see. So now I'm just gonna set the cruise control. Wait, how's this again? There. Okay. But you see that now, ooh, the battery temperature has gone up. So it will Rapidgate at 40 degrees. Actually, a little bit before, maybe around 39 degrees it will Rapidgate, which means that the next session might be the last session before Rapidgate, or it might actually Rapidgate during that charging session. So, well, okay, and we have done only 200 kilometers now, roughly, which means that roughly half into the challenge, it will Rapidgate. Oh shit! We are now charging at Ryenkrysset, and you see, now I just crank up the heat. What is it? Yeah, crank up to high. It sounds crazy, man. I'm now pulling 2.7 kilowatt, maybe even more. Sometimes it peaks even more, just to get stuff heated up. But oh yeah, we're still getting 40 kilowatt. But it should Rapidgate soon. But I have a good, okay, whatever. I have to show you guys the location here, because look, we now have Kempower over here. Look at them. This is how they prioritize the customers. We have Kempower right in front of the gas station. They are the most important customers because they're gonna spend 15 minutes to half an hour, maybe almost an hour here, and then they'll be inside buying buns and hot dogs where they get lots of profit, you know. And then fossil people, they need to stay here. But there's also some stalls here under the roof. Seems like they removed some gas pumps. So yeah, I'm gonna use one of these, of course. And then I will show you that previously they used chargers over here, but seems like they want to discontinue them, or I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure what's up with that. Yeah, Oh no, it seems to be upgraded because there were some 50 kilowatt chargers previously. Ah, they have upgraded them also. Yeah, recharge, man, they're going bananas. Okay, anyway, it is around 0 degrees Celsius over here, so I just want to get inside the car. Oh man, now you guys have good sound. Yes, because the microphone was plugged in the wrong hole in the camcorder. It was plugged in the headphone output rather than the microphone input. Okay, whatever. I cannot fix it afterwards unless I dub the video. It's kind of funny, man. No, whatever. So, okay, it seems like we are actually starting to Rapidgate. I know that previously we were supposed to get 40 kilowatt, and now we are reduced to 35 kilowatt. But what it means practically is that instead of a roughly 15 to 18 minute charging stop, you might have 18 to 20 minute charging stop. So each charging stop is maybe around 2-3 minutes longer than previously. So yeah, I will show you guys later what's going to happen here. But now Rapidgate is a fact, and also now it will probably be too slow to charge to 90-92%. So we might stop at around 80% only. Yeah, in case you guys don't know it, there's a QR code on the Kempower screen. If you scan it with your phone, you can enter the website, and then you see live charging status. Even if your car doesn't have app, you can see it on your phone, right? And also if you click here, you can see the charging curve. See that we peaked at 46 kilowatt, but not for too long, and then it dropped. And now it has a like a not so flat curve, because previously, before we replicated, we had a 40 kilowatt quite flat. Now it's slower, and we are charged for 18 minutes. So we're gonna leave anytime soon now. All right, off we go. And you see that now I have HVAC off, so we are not using much or at all. On HVAC at least, there's just some idle power for lights and screen and stuff. But let's see. So you see now the battery is heated up to 40 degrees. Yeah, Rapidgate is real, but let's see at least if we cool down. Yeah, it's not gonna cool down immediately. I know that it will usually take a long time, but maybe we lose a couple of degrees by the time we reach the next charger, which would be either Ioniq or maybe Nebbenes. We'll see. We're at Nebbenes, and wow, look at this. When we left the previous charger, we had 40 degrees. Now it cooled down to 38 degrees. I think that should help big time. At least a little bit, right? So let's see. Oh, it's freaking dark over here. So let's see now. I cannot use a supercharger, so I'll probably go for the hypercharger instead. And then I can just exit right here. Oh, it's there. Okay. So at least gas station is open 24/7, even though McDonald's is closed. Oh yeah, we're getting 40 kilowatt. Wait, it's jumping a little bit up and down. I have to check out the hypercharger. Oh, you see, even if we Rapidgate, we get, okay. Well, we get 45 kilowatt initially for about 2 minutes before it drops. Oh shit, now we drop to 35 kilowatt. Uh-oh. I know quite often when I do 1,000 kilometer challenge, or I go somewhere like Yale or something, and I eat hot dog or burger, I get bad stomach. Not every time, but very often. So that's why you want to ABC, always bring salad. Yeah, so this should be way safer and also healthier. Yeah, and then have spinach. All right, off we go again, and this time you see, ooh, every time we charge, oh, look at that, nice headlights, by the way. Yeah, but you see, wait, I should have it on. Okay, every time we charge, the temperature just creeps up more and more and more. So now 42 degrees. Okay, wait, what? Oh no, wait. I think it bugged again, the OBD adapter. I have to sometimes reconnect it. But wow, it's 5:30 at night or morning now. Oh, yeah, I say it bugs now. Yeah, I lost connection with the OBD adapter. But it's almost getting bright soon. Ooh, nice. Oh yeah, just like every time now, initially we get 40 something kilowatts, a little burst until it drops. But I actually arrived with some juice this time. So, right, oh man, it's now 6 in the morning. That means 6 hour mark. Oh, and we're still at around 350 kilometers only. Yeah, and again, let me remind you that the consumption here is higher than it, the real consumption is lower. So, okay, it is a bit cold, -1 degree Celsius outside, and yeah, it's getting bright, kind of. If it wasn't for the clouds, then it would appear to be brighter here. So yeah, I figured out that I don't have to stop and pee on every, I don't have to pee on every charging stop. So now I kind of pee every 2 or 3 charging stops. But when you have modern EVs with long range, then I usually pee on every stop, because then it takes maybe 1.5 to 2 hours between the stops. But I start feeling the fatigue now. Yeah, and the car also starts feeling the fatigue. All right, interesting. You see, at this point here, you see the battery temperature ends at the same top now, like 42 degrees. So I wonder if we hit equilibrium where it doesn't go higher than that. If it hits around 42, then it will just throttle harder so it doesn't heat up more. And plus that when we started earlier, when the battery was cold, then we had higher internal resistance. But now, when the battery is hot, it should have lower internal resistance, so it just doesn't add up, or, we don't get that much heat. This is the way for the car to deal with a stressful situation like this. So yeah, we're almost done now. We just have to go around 150 more kilometers. For modern EVs, that is not the problem. That is just one charging stop. But for this old cheap EV, then still a little while before we're there. We're now at Brumunddal. This is going to be the second to last charging stop. And yeah, I actually had a shot earlier, but then something wrong happened to the microphone. But okay, we have to drive, let me see, 95 more kilometers, yeah. And then we are just topping up, nothing special going on here. It's just Rapidgates, but fortunately, once this car Rapidgates is still, we can still receive around 30 kilowatt. Well, it was 30 earlier, now it's still, yeah, it's still kind of there, Yeah, this is charging plus some heating. And every time now, when I'm charging, I will just crank up the heat so that we're pulling around 3 kilowatt for heating. Yeah, there, sometimes even 4 kilowatt. Want to build up the heat in the cabin as much as possible. You see, you're looking at future energy stations, because we will have more and more EVs on the roads. You see, we have chargers over there, we have chargers here. We have some fossil pumps, but eventually they will be replaced by fast chargers. There are also fast chargers over there. And eventually the fast chargers, they will be so fast that we don't need that many stalls. So you're gonna already see the development here, that when these came initially, it was 150 kilowatt. But now it has been updated to 200 kilowatts, so they just haven't changed the sticker yet. So eventually it will be able to deliver 400 kilowatt. These dispensers, if they are configured correctly, and install to be thick enough, then they only need to update the power modules over there. And then on that side, there's also a cabinet over there where the power modules are. So yeah, this is really a flexible system from Kempower, of course. All right, off we go again. And I don't know if you can see, there's a crack in the windscreen there. So actually after this challenge, I will make a vlog episode where I go to Oslo, I return this car. Actually, I go to Valdemar and he will inspect it and do some stuff. And then I also shipped this car over to Ries Bilglass. They will replace the windscreen, but that will be in a different episode. So yeah, at least we're getting a new windscreen. This is it, the last charging stop, and look at this, the temperature dropped to less than 40 degrees and we are taking 40 kilowatt. Oh, that's a nice boost now at the end. Oh yeah. Okay, so well, let me show you here. You see, we are now, wait, come on, there. We have to drive around 50 more kilometers only. Oh yeah, but time, oh, we're getting close to 8 hours. This is it, the final run. We just have to count down to 505 kilometers. And I think I charged maybe a little bit more than I need, I'm not sure, but I now have the liberty to drive faster than 95 on the speedo. Oh shit, we run into lots of roadworks here, all the way from Minnesund. So for the past at least 5 kilometers, we've been driving quite slow. So yeah, we could probably just deduct a couple of minutes or just round down the time. So we're almost there, 486, we need 505, and 19 kilometers left now. All right, let's do the countdown. Wait, a little bit late, 9993, no, 9955, no, wait, 49, I'm totally out there, 4995, yeah, shit, 4996, 4997, 4998, 4999, 500, time, where is the time again? Shit, time 8:39, 8:35, consumption 183, oh shit, you can't see it, there, 183, wow, impressive, it is actually 5 minutes faster than e-Golf, what? I have 10 kilometers of range left, oh shit, pull out now, pull out now. Oh, at least now when the sun is up, then it's like spring weather in the air. So man, look at this. This little Smurf, the blue Smurf, managed to go 5 minutes faster than the e-Golf. How is that possible? Well, part of it is because we have higher voltage here, so we can actually hit higher speeds when we are charging. The e-Golf has lower pack voltage, and then you know, CCS version 1 is limited to 125 amps. So that means that the e-Golf goes slower than 40 kilowatt initially, but when the voltage rises, then it can hit 42, right? But then once e-Golf Rapidgates, which also happens, then it's like game over, kind of. But here also, it's bad, but it doesn't seem to be that bad. So there you guys have it. If you need to travel fast, just get the Smurf instead. All right, anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.